Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's officially feels like winter. I think I woke up at 6 and it said it was 37 degrees outside, and I live in South Alabama, so it's cold for me. And these little sheep back here and my cat he's right here. It is chilly, and we just put these sheep in about a week ago now. One set was 2 weeks ago, one set was a week ago, and we don't have a shelter put up yet. So that's what my project is for this morning. I may not get it completely up today before I decide to go work horses, but I'm just trying to kill some time for it to warm up a little bit before I go to work. My face is very cold. You ever get that feeling when like your cheeks are so cold and you like top of your cheeks, the side of your cheeks, and your nose, and you feel like you're talking in slow motion, or it's like really hard to talk? That's the kind of cold I am right now. It's pathetic. It's not even below freezing. It's okay. But I brought some pallet boards in right there. I'm gonna take the pallet boards and some T-posts that I kind of already have lined up. You can't really see them, they're not set up yet, but I'm gonna set up the T-posts, hopefully put the pallet boards down on the T-posts, and then run a tarp over it. I've seen people use the welded wire and bend it over it, but I don't have any extra. So for right now, if I can get it all finished, I'm just gonna take and make like a lean-to style to where it's slanted down from the top of the T-post to a shorter T-post with just the tarp and then the pallet boards on the side. Hopefully that'll give them a little bit of shelter and break from the wind, especially when they start lambing, which I believe that a couple of them are pregnant. So yeah, let's get to it. So it's not gonna be a crazy big shelter, but it'll be enough for now until we can make a bigger one, or we could add to it, because stuff like this is something that you can just keep stacking onto it or make a second section. So I got just 2 pallet boards, roughly the same size. The front 2, so this one and this one, are the same size, and those back 2 are the same size. I'm gonna drive the posts in, put them over top of the posts, stand it up, grab a tarp. I might put boards on the back. I haven't quite decided yet, because normally our wind comes across like this, so it should be blocking some of the wind. And then they're pretty sheltered from wind from the tree line behind the houses back there, and then our house on the front. So yeah, if you are liking the content here and you want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe, and there'll be a link to more of this playlist on the side over here. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so if you're 5'4" and weigh a buck nothing, I would not suggest choosing a heavy pallet to try and do that with. Because that last one was a very heavy pallet. and it's cold. So I know it doesn't look like much, but functional and on a budget. So let's go find the tarp. Okay, have a tarp and some hay string because I love hay string. So let's set it up. Okay, so it's not the prettiest, it's not the fanciest, but it should work. I took all the pallet boards. This is gonna be easier. I took those 2 pallet boards and those 2 pallet boards, stood them up. Took 2, I don't know what they're called. It's like just the faces of boards that they had already separated when I bought them, or I didn't buy them, I got them for free. Took those 2 back there, tied them to the pallet boards. They were already stood up, and just put a tarp on it. So let me take you off here. Shorter, but it's tall enough for me to stand up in. I'm 5'4", so actually up in it. So yeah, we shall see if the sheep like it. I hope they do. It's not, like I said, it's not fancy, but budget farming. That's where we're at. It was pretty well free. The only thing that wasn't free was the tarp, and we got it from Harbor Freight a while back. It was just sitting in the shed, so it's not very thick. Like I said, it's gonna rip, but we're gonna replace it probably eventually. So other than that, if you have any comments, questions, anything, put them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.